Alright guys, so we do have a short week. We did play Saturday, we did play Wednesday, and now we're looking forward to next Saturday. So, poor results. So Saturday, big loss to Rio Grande Valley. I think that's one we should have won. Unfortunately, we lost. New Mexico coming here did kind of put us in a bad situation. I think that's one that we should have at least got a point from, and unfortunately we didn't get anything from. But now we're going to look ahead to Orange County, and it's another team that's sitting right in that mid-table with us. This kind of has some inconsistency like we did. They do play a 4-2-3-1. It's a formation that we're all too familiar with. It's a very balanced formation, so I see a lot of teams using it these days. If you have the right personnel to make it work, it can be deadly, and I think Orange County has a lot of the same problems we do, where sometimes it works great for them and sometimes it doesn't. So we'll have to see what team shows up. We are currently sitting in 9th place, and Orange County is just one spot behind us in 10th place, and this is the same scenario we were going into against New Mexico United when they beat us and jumped up to, I believe it was 5th. So hopefully we can rewrite the story this time, at least get a point from this one. If we don't at least get a point, I think that's disappointing. I really hope we can get 3. It's got to put us on the right track. We do have some good games coming up where we can pick up points against San Antonio, Las Vegas, even this Orange County game, and I think we need to do that. So Orange County does have 2 games in hand on us, so it's not going to necessarily jump them above us overall. We still have time to make up those games. So this is a team that is 5-3-3 at home. They do have 5 of their 6 wins at home, so they're a team that's going to be tough to go down to Orange County and take on. They did just beat Reno, I believe it was, 4-1 at home, and Reno has been a pretty good team all season, so that kind of just lays the ground for what they have in store for us and how tough of a game this is going to be. It's understandable for people out there to think maybe we're not going to get anything from this, and I kind of think that way sometimes too, but we're going to hope we can get a point. I think we need to at least get a point, like I said. Alright, so like we talked about, it's going to be a 4-2-3-1 formation. A couple guys to look out for. Michael Seaton is going to be someone to look out for. He is their forward, has started for them in the last few games up in that forward position. He's a right-footed, 6-foot-tall forward that can get in the box and create chances. He's going to create problems for our back line. He's someone that's got 7 goals in 18 appearances, which is, pretty good turnout, especially for a younger player still trying to make their name. He is going to start growing in that confidence as they get goals. Like we talked about, there is some inconsistency with Orange County and how they score. They haven't gotten any clean sheets either, so there's that inconsistency there. But he's going to be someone to look out for. Someone else to watch out for is Jerry Van Eyck. I think I said that right. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. He's 27-year-old from the Netherlands. A great center mid player, a lot of chances to create. I think he's got 37 created chances this season already. He started pretty much every game. He's someone that's in there playing for him. He's been on the team, I think, for a couple seasons now, and he's a player to definitely look out for. He's going to create from that midfield. They're going to look to play up through him and get the chances created through him, so we need to stop him early. Someone like Ray Sari is going to have to stay on him and keep him pinned down, because he's going to be someone that can give us trouble if we don't control his ability to pass and play the game. Darwin Jones is another player to look out for. He does play out on the right wing mostly in the midfield, like a right midfielder. He does come into the center occasion and can play in that center position, but mostly see him out from the right side. He does have, I think it's 8 goals in like 18 appearances or 17 appearances or something around there. So it's going to be another player that can get in there. He's a player that has the ability to score on either foot, so he can cut in from either side and make something happen. So it's definitely going to be someone we're going to have to look out for. I think he's going to be a player that is going to be key again for someone like Partain, Sari, Villarreal. One of our midfielders that are the more defensive-minded midfielders are going to need to take care of him and stop him from being able to go ahead and make and create those chances. He has like 20-something chances created on the season so far. So someone to look out for again. A couple other noticeable people to look out for in the Orange County lineup are going to be Quinn, Forrester, and I hope I say the name right, it's Conter. Those guys are going to also be some defensive players in there that can get the ball in the back of the net. So yeah, some other guys to kind of look out for in this game. For me, this is a must-win game. I talked about it. I think out of the next 3 games, we need 7 points if we want to right this ship. I think we have the players to do so, and anything less than that is going to be disappointing for me. I'm not shooting for 8th place, so if you're shooting for 8th place, I think you're looking at it as logistics and stats, and you're not really thinking about it as the fan perspective. I don't see us finishing 8th place as a positive. Granted, we make it in the playoffs without hitting the wild cards and all that, so at least we're there. but we need to be up higher. So this is a must-win for me. At least get a point from this one and move on to the next ones. Try to get 3 points from Las Vegas. Try to get a point from San Antonio. 3 points from San Antonio. I would like to see the coach do something different in this game. I highly doubt we see that. The coach has been pretty stuck on the 4-2-3-1 formation and just trying to throw different players in there in different positions and see what works, so I doubt he changes it. But for me, I honestly think we have the personnel to go to a back 5 or a back 3. Maybe 2 strikers up front, pair Bonomo with Iwasa. Bonomo has done great at knocking the ball down, holding the ball up, creating chances at even, like putting the ball in the box, getting the ball in the box. He just can't finish them. So maybe pair someone up there like Iwasa that can actually finish these opportunities. Maybe we'll get better results there. We need to sum up this back line. We're having problems. We do have some good defenders in there. So you go into a back 3 or a back 5 just puts in that extra defensive security at a time right now where clean sheets are going to come very rarely, especially with a new keeper in that hasn't played for us very well, hasn't shown to be the top-notch keeper that we would expect or we want at this club. So for me, that's going to be a key. So go to that back 5, go to that back 3, add a little security, then allow a guy like Bonomo and Iwasa to just go freely up top, let Tainter ping balls over the top to them, let the wings run up there and try to throw crosses into those guys and get some goals. I don't know, something else. Put your comments below if you think the coach should do something else. If you're happy with what he's doing, let us know that too. Maybe, if you think he's doing a good job. Go ahead and put those down in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you guys. For me on this one, I think we get another draw, unfortunately. I think we need the win, like I stated before, but a draw is going to be a 2-2 on this one. Neither team is keeping the ball out of the back of the net. Both teams have the potential to score some goals. So for me, 2-2 is probably going to where we land. I hope we can get a 2-1 win, but I'll set it 2-2. Put your score predictions down below. We do appreciate that again. The other guys from Old Red will be out and about, so maybe they'll give their predictions like I said last time. Yeah, I think, again, going away on the road is going to be tough. Need the win. Need the team to show up. We need to stop this inconsistency. We need to be a better team that we are on paper. We need to see more fluid motion from everybody. Other than that, till next time, guys. Appreciate you watching these videos. Give it a like. Give it a thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. We do appreciate that. And until next time, see ya.